welcome back to my show. Nice to see you again. I'm hoping you guys had a wonderful Canada Day, and I'm hoping you guys are safe and sound. I'm your host, Vicky, and today I brought this amazing dish for you guys, and I'll be making avocado falafel, as I mentioned in the last video. It'll be nice and spicy, and as you can see, my son took a day off today, so I'll be all by myself, and the kitchen is all to myself today. I think I'm gonna be okay, but I'm gonna miss my company though. So for today's recipe, we need avocado, and make sure they're nice and ripe because we wanna make them into a mush, right? And then we need green pepper, and I got my pita bread, and I got my lettuce, and I got some kale, broccoli, and cooking onions, about 1 cup. I have all-purpose from Robin Hood flour, and I got arrowroot, and I'm gonna mix that into my breadcrumbs, and that will make it nice and crispy. So then again, arrowroot, and then I got breadcrumbs from 4C. I like that texture, very fine breadcrumbs. And I got my onion salt. We got some celery salt. We need some lime and a special spice, complete mix, my salt and pepper. And for the sauce, we will need creamy Caesar salad from Kraft, ranch dressing from Kraft, and we need mayonnaise, and we need some sour cream. And I got my mayonnaise from Hellmann's, and I love these brands. So my hot sauce from Frank's. And I guess that's all we need for this dish. And I'm gonna go into the kitchen and I'm gonna put this together for you guys. So guys, I put all the spices together over here into the bowl. 1 teaspoon of onion salt, 1 teaspoon of celery salt, 1 teaspoon of habanero. They're frozen, so I like to freeze them. 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of hot pepper flakes, 1/4 of the garam masala, because if you put too much, that will give you heartburn. Half a teaspoon of hot cayenne peppers. And I got my oil in the pan. I think it's nice and hot. So I'm gonna throw my mixed vegetables inside. Half a cup of crumbs. We may need more, but for now. Okay guys, I'm gonna peel my avocado. It's a little messy though. So I'm just gonna see how easy that is, just peeling off, because it's very ripe. And that's exactly the texture you need to form into balls. So I'm taking 2 avocado. If your avocados are still a little bit under ripe, you wouldn't be able to form the beautiful shape of a falafel. It wouldn't even stick with your other ingredients. Okay guys, I'm gonna use my fork to mush this. You don't need a blender. It's very, very easy to do with fork. So I'm gonna put a little bit more of the salt. So I'm gonna dump that into my seasoning there. It's so yummy, I can actually lick the whole bowl right now. Mix it together. Okay guys, I got everything in, and I'm gonna put my salt and shaker inside. I'm gonna give it a little test. Very good. Very, very good. I think the consistency is perfect, and I'm gonna use my hands because I want all the flavors to come together. We don't want any lumps of avocado. It may seem like a lot of salt, guys, when I'm shaking that in, but trust me, it's not overly salty. That's the texture you need, so it'll be a lot easier for you to form into a ball like that. So nothing. I got 2 eggs I just beat up. So guys, as I said, I mentioned that at the beginning of my video, I'm gonna mix arrowroot with my breadcrumbs. So that will give me nice and crunchy falafels. And I'm also gonna season that with salt and pepper, even though it has seasoning, but I like to go to one more level up. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of the breadcrumbs. Okay guys, so there we go. I'm gonna form into a just right size balls. Just keep rolling for a few seconds until you have a perfect ball shape. I'm gonna put this over here. It looks like a spaghetti ball. Look at these beautiful balls, guys. I got them done, and that's how it's supposed to look like. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna dip into the all-purpose flour. Actually, I'm gonna roll this into all-purpose flour one by one. I don't think anybody have ever made avocado falafels. I always eat falafels, so I thought, okay, you know, why not use avocado for a substitute for a chickpea? So I made that actually a week ago just to test it out before I will actually make it for you guys, and I was very impressed. And now we're gonna dip into the so I'm gonna dip into my egg. Okay. So let the excess egg just drip. So just give it a little shake. Perfect. Yeah. It's nice and quiet in my kitchen today for a change. Okay. Or I'm not gonna roll it. I'm just gonna, maybe I will. I'm just gonna pick up some breadcrumbs, and I'm just gonna put this over, so I would get a little bit more of the coat. There you go, guys. I got them all coated, and they're ready to go into the hot oil. So be careful when you drop them in. You don't want to burn your hands. So if you drop them nice and gentle, the coating will stay on. And we're just gonna let it cook, guys. It doesn't take long. We're just gonna brown them gently, and I'm gonna push them into the middle. Very, very, very gently, because I don't want my coating to come off. My oil is hot, and it's, I would say, on medium right now. Oh God, they look so yummy. Nothing is falling apart. Like I said, an arrowroot will hold it together and make it nice and crunchy. Yes, with this one, I have to go very, very gentle. Wow, guys, don't they look like real falafels, guys? Who was the thought that, you know, you actually could make falafels out of avocado? And please, guys, so don't forget to leave comments, just to let me know how I did it, and if it tastes good or not. You know, keep those comments pouring in. And you guys do inspire me a lot. So, whatever. And all those dishes I make in my videos, I do try them prior to making them. So I just don't throw something together and present the dishes to you guys. So if I pass those dishes, that's when I decide to put them in my videos. And I'm very finicky when it comes to food. I just don't like anything and everything. And to me, it has to have flavors, the taste, and appeal. So I think it's a total package, right? Okay, guys, I got them cooked now. They're nice and firm, actually very crispy to the touch. You can tell. We don't want to overcook them because then you will have the burnt smell to it. So gently just try to shake it so all the excess oil will come out. Yep, nice and crispy. So I'm gonna let them cool down, guys, before I put it into the wrap, okay? So this step is done. So guys, I'm gonna make sauce for the falafel, and I'm gonna take my ranch dressing, 1 tablespoon, 1 Caesar dressing, and we need hot sauce, 1 teaspoon. Take it. So 1 teaspoon, 2 spoon sour cream, shaker. I'll give it a little taste. Yeah, very good. That's how it's supposed to look like when it's all done. So this is sour, a little bit sweet, a little bit spicy. There you go, guys. Falafel dish. And I got these little cute umbrellas on top, trying to give that little Caribbean look to it. And so let me know how you guys, what do you guys think on my new creation. And then I'm gonna put them into wraps now, make it into a falafel wrap. So take a look at the presentation again. Okay guys, I got my wraps here. So I put some lettuce and onions and cucumber. These are sweet onions. You don't want to put cooking onions, they're too bitter. So I put along with cucumbers. So I'm gonna steal one of these beautiful pieces of creation. So I'm gonna put falafel over here. And then we're gonna put maybe 2, 3. And I'm gonna take 1 over here. Okay, and I'm gonna okay. Hey guys, and I'm gonna throw some sauce onto this. I'm gonna throw some sauce. And that should be enough. I'm gonna cut actually one of the falafels and I'll show you the inside. Look how beautiful this is from inside. It's not mushy at all. There you go, guys. I got the falafel wrap ready for you. And now I'm gonna share that with my husband. And I'm gonna take one end and he's gonna take the other end. And let's see what he thinks. We're gonna try to be romantic.
Try? What do you mean try?
Well, I guess we are romantic.
We are romantics.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, you ready?
At 3.
Sure.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take one more bite because I got most of the bread in my mouth. One more try.
One more try. Mmm.
Very good.
Very good.
A little bit on the soft side inside, but they're nice and crunchy outside. And that's exactly the texture you need.
Very good, honey.
Thank you guys for watching my show again, once again. And I had a great time cooking this dish for you. And let me know how I did. And try to make that and enjoy the dish. And I'll see you a little bit later with the beauty tips this time. So thank you very much. Love you guys all.
And when in Hawaii, say alo.
Hello. Hi guys. I'm back with a few beauty tips. Today I want to talk about pores on your face. There's many reasons why people get a little bit oversized pores on their faces. But a few are over steaming your face, and number 2, harsh chemicals. And number 3 is the worst you could do is wash your face with hot water. And when you're young, I always recommend please try not to put too much chemicals on your face, and that will do a lot of damage to your skin. And large pores would be one of the side effects you will get from harsh chemicals in your face. So I will not recommend any products But I will give you a few tips how you can actually shrink the pores to minimize your pores. And number one is to wash your face always with cold water. I mean cold water all through the year, even in winter. So always use cold water to wash your face, and try to get yourself a nice brand cleanser. So don't ever use soap or makeup remover to take the makeup off. A cleanser can do as good as makeup remover pads can do. So always get yourself a nice cleanser to cleanse your face and take the makeup off with that. And try not to touch your face. A lot of people have the habit of touching their face, and if you got pimples, don't try to pick on your pimples, and that will leave scarring on your face. So I'm hoping little tips today would help your skin, and try to stick to a very minimum of makeup. If you're young, you got all your life to put makeup on, and so please always use cold water on your face to minimize your pores. Hi guys, one more thing I would like to mention is over steaming your face. A lot of people tend to do that, and that will open up your pores. And so I always say prior to getting into the shower, to take shower, always wash your face with cold water, take the makeup off. So when you are in the shower, and the water obviously will hit your face because you're washing your face and all that. So when you come and in the shower, the steam will open up your pores, and that's how all the dirt will come out of your face. But once you're out of the shower, again, rinse your face with cold water, so that will close the pores again. So keep doing that always, and you wouldn't believe how quickly you will see the results in your pores. So minimize that by using cold water on your face. Thank you. And next week I'll be back with another recipe, and I'll be making chicken curry, my dad's recipe. And his birthday is next week, so I'll make it for him next week. And I love you all. Again, take care, and check out my dress today. So I'm gonna let my husband do the little tricks of my dress. And I got this from Marshall's the other day. And check it out, like I always say, great place to shop. So I'm gonna turn around. Take care, bye.